Merhabalar herkese. Hepiniz IFT Talks webinarlarına hoş geldiniz. Bugün Dünya sıralamasında 374. sırada olan Oxford Brookes University hakkında öğrenmeniz gereken tüm detayları Rachel'dan dinliyor olacağız. Lütfen sorularınızı soru cevap bölümünden yönlendirmeyi unutmayın. Yes, Rachel, the stage is yours now. You're ready.
Hello, merhaba, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to give you a quick overview of Oxford Brookes University. I'm going to try and give you as much information as I can. And please, is a question box. If you have any questions, throw them in there and I'll get to them as well. And this has been recorded as well, so you can always watch it back if you miss anything or if you need to nip off. So, I hope you can all see my presentation. This is Oxford Brookes University, and it is a beautiful day today in Oxford. And I think the campus always looks fantastic when the sun's out and the students are all about. It's a really nice atmosphere on campus. So, where are we? We're in the city of Oxford. The city is very, very famous for education. It is famous for students. We love students in Oxford. They get student discount everywhere. You get discount on buses, in the shops, in restaurants. It's a really safe, friendly student city. 1 in 4 people that live in the city are a student, and it just makes the population really young and vibrant and multicultural and cool. These students come from all over the world to study in our beautiful city. On the little map there of the UK, that big star, that is Oxford. We are in the south of the country. We're very close to London and we're very close to those two big international airports as well. So you can see there I've highlighted Heathrow and Gatwick. There is a direct bus that goes from the airports straight onto our campus, and that runs frequently throughout the day. So there's always a bus coming. So very easy to get from the airports to Oxford. And this is our beautiful city here. It's full of history and culture. We have incredible architecture. And we're right on the border of the Cotswolds, which is a big area of natural beauty. We've got the best of both worlds, to be honest with you. We've got London this way, and we've got this beautiful, picturesque countryside this side of us. And the city, there's loads to do for students. It's definitely something for everyone. We have 5 different museums in the city. We have big, beautiful parks. It's a very green city. We have big shopping centres. We've got theatres, music venues, cinemas, restaurants, cafes, coffee shops, and loads of places to eat lots of different food as well. So you can find everything in Oxford, you really can. So yeah, it's a really nice place to live. I definitely recommend going on things like Street View and dropping yourself into the city and giving yourself a tour to really get a feel of the city and how close things are. So for example, we are a campus university. So everything is in one place, one big campus. And that campus is about a mile from the city centre. It takes about 20 minutes to walk it. So it's very easy to get up and down from the city to the university. And we have the Brookes buses that will take you all around the city as well. So really easy to get about. We have punting on the river. So we have the river that runs through the city, and punting is very, very famous. If you come to Oxford, you have to get one of these boats on the water. It's a rite of passage. All the students do it. And again, there's loads of like photos and videos of that kind of thing online. But really safe, beautiful, historical city that is famous for education, and it's full of students. So it's a really nice place to live and study. So this is our campus. It is called the Headington campus because it is in the Headington part of the city. That's what it's called. Everything is in one place. We are one big campus, which is really handy, but we're split out from one side of the road to the other. Talking a 2-3 minute walk. It's literally over the road. On that campus, this is where you'll have your accommodation, which is guaranteed for our international students. If you're going to come over from Turkey, I'm going to guarantee you somewhere to live. There's also all your schools, so all your faculty-based classrooms and labs and workshops. We also have a gym on campus. We have a big 4-story library on campus. We have a doctor's and a dentist on campus, so really easy. Everything's in one place. You do not have to get up early in the morning and get a bus across the city to get to your lecture theatre, then try and get a bus back because you've got something else happening that afternoon. Everything is in one place, including a supermarket, lots of cafes, coffee shops, restaurants. And the nice thing is, all our students will be on this campus. So you can meet your friends from other courses for lunch. You'll be walking past each other as you go into your lectures. And lots of places for you to sit with a cup of coffee and your laptop and get some work done. So definitely check out some tours that we have online of our campus. It's the best way to see it, see where you'll be living, see where you'll be studying and get a feel for it. And we have such a nice mixture of modern campus with traditional as well. So for example, our law school is in this big, beautiful old building. And then you go over the road and this side of the campus is all brand new and modern. And we've just opened some brand new buildings as well for our engineering programs. If you're interested in motorsports engineering, you are definitely in the right place. That's one of our most famous courses. And all the facilities for motorsport are brand new. They opened last year, brand new equipment. There's brand new accommodation there as well. So loads of good facilities on campus. Definitely check out some videos. We've got recorded tours. We've got accommodation tours. We even have videos from students talking about the courses they're on, or faculty members, so academics talking about the course and what they teach, and what some sort of special editions there are on their courses. We've even got videos of some of our students who are out doing placement, so working in industry for a year, talking about their experiences. So there's loads online for you to look at, to get a feel for it, to watch these videos, see these photos online and see what you think. You can see there we have loads of different social media. So I'm sure you're on one of these ones. So definitely check out Oxford Brookes and follow us, because we're always posting stories and videos and chat sessions where you can ask questions. And we often give our Instagram across to a student, and they will do like a day in the life of an architecture student, those kind of stories. So you can ask questions and see what it's like for real. I love the city and the university, and I will tell you all about it, but it's really good way of seeing it for yourself. And those videos do that. They really do. They go in and show you around, and you can get a proper feel for it. So please check us out on social media and all these videos and photos we have. So at Oxford Brookes University, we have two main faculties, and all of our schools fit within those faculties. So we have health science and technology, and then arts, humanities and social sciences. We do not have a medical school, so no medicine or dentistry or pharmaceuticals, anything like that. But we do have a health faculty, so we do nursing and paramedic science and midwifery, that kind of thing. We have a fantastic architecture school. It's one of the top schools in the UK with really good facilities. Motorsport, as I mentioned earlier, very famous for that. Really good links with industry and really good graduate opportunities from that course. Our students go directly into the industry, and the Oxford Brookes name in motorsport and F1 is really strong. But we also have lots of other courses. We do a set of biological sciences, we have some humanities, we have some arts courses, things like photography, graphic design, and we have a fantastic business school as well, which was shortlisted last year for Business School of the Year. And inside our business school, we have our School of Hospitality. This is, I think it's ranked second in the UK, our hospitality school. Really strong courses, really hands-on. All of our courses are very vocational. We want our students up, out their seats, learning by doing, getting those placements, those internships, speaking with people in the industry, having those guest speakers come in. We are a very hands-on university. So if that is your style of learning by doing and getting involved, I think Oxford Brookes is definitely an option for you. So all of our courses are on the website, and they each have their own course page, a bit like this. This is just an example one I grabbed for you. This is the International Business Management. page, and loads of information on these pages. So in the top there, you can see a little fact file. So that will tell you what intakes there are. So for example, this course starts every September and every January. You can do this course 3 years full time, so studying on campus for 3 years, or you can add a placement year, which will make this degree a 4-year degree. So in between your second and third year, we will help you get a placement and you can go and work for a year. It's a paid placement, you get hands-on experience, it's good for networking, and then you come back to us for your final year. Pretty much all the courses in the business school have that option as well, and lots of other courses too. So definitely check out that little fact file on the top to give you an idea. It'll give you an overview of the course. There's always a video on there and one of our students or academics talking about the course, a bit about the careers, what students who have done this degree have gone on to do. Entry requirements, so certain courses you might have to have a certain background. So if you wanted to go into maybe computing, you'd have to have maths at a certain level, that kind of thing. Then it will tell you what you need on there. Including tuition fees as well. So it gives you an idea of how much these courses cost. So a really good first point of call if you're interested in Oxford Brookes. Go on our website, have a play around, see what you can find, and check out those course pages. They go into a lot of detail. Some of them even you can see who'll be teaching you on the course. They'll have the staff names on there, so you can look them up on LinkedIn and see who they are and why they're going to be teaching you. We also have a country page. So this is our Turkey page here. So if you just Google Oxford Brookes Turkey, or if you're on the website, go to the international pages, you can see our information for students coming from Turkey. So you'll see who your main contacts are. You can book a one-to-one. So if you want to chat with me and my team on a Zoom call like this, we can organise that for you. Entry requirements are all on there. So if you need any equivalencies, that kind of thing. Again, all of our links to our courses. We have a wide range of agents who represent us all across Turkey that we work really closely with. So the list of all of them are on there. So you can see maybe which one's closest to you or one that you recognise. And also scholarship information is on there as well, because we do have some scholarships, which I'll talk about in a second. So if you would like to book a one-to-one, the link is on that Turkey page. It takes you to a booking form, just like this one here, and you can pick your own time and date. So you can fit it around your schedule, pick when suitable for you, and that'll come through to us. And then this is me and my team here, and we can meet with you and have a chat. And you can bring your friends, you can bring your parents, absolutely fine. It's just a chance for you to talk and get some extra information or any questions you may have that might be quicker than an email. But our email address is there as well. Please feel free, drop me an email. We are Europe at Brookes for any questions you might have. But please reach out to us. We are your main points of call if you have any questions about anything, really. So why Oxford Brookes? So I've shown you the city. It is lovely. Our campus is fantastic. We've got some really good courses that are really highly ranked in lots of different ranking systems. We currently have 23 subjects that are in the QS World Top. So I'll put the list of them on here. So you see if any that you're interested in are on that list, you're in good hands, definitely. We also do really well for teaching in the UK. We're currently 6 in the UK for teaching. And we have a really multicultural student body. We have students that come from all over the world to come and study in our city and on our campus. So we do really well in lots of different ranking systems. So you definitely know you've been taught by professionals in the industry. They know their stuff, and our students go on to do really well after they graduate. So to give you a bit of an idea of costings, tuition fees, how much does a course cost at Oxford Brookes University? So let's say you're interested in this year. So you wanted to start September 2026, which is still open, by the way, for applications. So if you are interested, please put an application in. There's still plenty of time to get everything sorted before September. So if you were looking for this year and you were interested in an undergraduate degree, so your first degree, your bachelor's degree, all of our courses fall between £17,250 and £19,700. Annoyingly, some of our courses, they will have different prices, so there's not one price. Check out that course page to make sure you know how much your course costs. And if you're interested in postgrad, so a master's degree, you've already got your bachelor's degree, and you want to be interested in coming to us for that postgrad study, all of our master's degrees are between £18,250 and £19,700. And as I said, it will tell you on those course pages. And if you are interested in that extra year, that placement year, the cost of the tuition fee for those years is completely different. It is not the full price. It is much, much lower. It's around £1,500 to £2,000 depending on the course. So you don't have to pay an extra year's tuition for that year. It's a much more reduced tuition fee. So check those out as well on the website if that's something you're interested in. So this is your tuition fees. So this will be the amount you'll pay for a 3-year or a 4-year degree, or even a 2-year master's. We do a 2-year master's, 1 year study on campus, 1 year paid internship. But we also do have some scholarships. At the moment, we have 2 different international scholarships. So the first one is a £2,000 scholarship, and that one is all to do with when you pay your deposit. So if you apply to us and you get an offer, you get a certain amount of time to pay your deposit to hold your place, which will be £3,000. And if you pay that before the deadline day, I can give you £2,000 off your tuition fees. So if you're in the audience today and you think, oh, I've already applied, I've already got my offer. If you pay your deposit before May 13th, which is about a week's time, so you still have time, I can give you £2,000 off your first year fees. If you haven't applied yet and you think, oh, I'm quite interested in coming, I might put an application in. Any applications that come in after the 31st of March, they have a slightly later deadline in June. It's all on the website, so definitely check it out. But this year, we also have a special business scholarship. So if you are interested in any of our courses in our business school, which is our marketing courses, our business courses, and our accounting and finance courses, we can offer you £2,000 for every year of study for those 3 academic years. So definitely check that out on the website as well. And all you need to do is pay your deposit, and it's automatic. We can go in, we can see who's paid, and we can award you that scholarship as well. So please check out those funding pages because you will be eligible. And so definitely check them out. So let's say you're interested in coming to Oxford Brookes University. How do you apply to university at Oxford Brookes? There are 3 different ways, depending on what's best for yourself. So you can apply for free on the website. If there's an application form on there, you just fill that out and that comes directly to us. If you are currently in school and you're looking to apply for an undergraduate degree, your school might encourage you to apply for something called UCAS. Which you can, definitely, but you do not have to. You can apply direct, you can apply through UCAS. We accept both of them absolutely fine. Or I mentioned earlier that we have lots of representation in Turkey. They have a portal that they can apply on your behalf to help you and support you. And that is another way you can put an application in through that third party. So yeah, direct for free on the website, through UCAS if that's how you'd like to, or through one of our agents, and the list of them is all on the Turkey page as well. We accept students direct with the Turkish high school diploma. We're very happy with that qualification. All of our courses, you're looking at between 72 to 80% in your final year of your high school diploma, and that means you can come direct. You do not need a foundation if your high school diploma falls within that range. But if you just miss out, we do offer foundations. We have 2 different kinds. We have a standalone international foundation, which includes help with English as well. And for that one, we're looking at around 65% in your high school diploma. And then we have an integrated one as well. And with that one, it'd be a 60% in your high school diploma. We accept lots of different qualifications. So if you're doing the IB, if you're doing A-levels, if you're doing an American system, a Canadian system, let me know. We do accept a wide variety and we can explain the entry requirements for you for that route. But yeah, we do accept the Turkish high school diploma direct into first year of an undergraduate degree. If you're interested in a postgraduate degree, we're looking for, let's say you did your bachelor's in Turkey, we're looking for a GPA between 2.4 and 2.6. It all depends on the course. They've got those entry requirements on the website and you've got the Turkey page so you can sort of figure out the equivalents. But Any questions, any problems, any confusion, just email or book an appointment with me and I'll clear it all up for you. And if you do just miss out on that grade for postgrad, or let's say you're completely changing industry, you want to go into a completely different industry and you want to have a little catch up beforehand, we offer a pre-masters as well. So you can come just before your degree, your masters, and you can study with us to get yourself up to scratch, ready for the postgrad. So yeah, we have undergraduate degrees, foundation degrees, postgraduate degrees, and pre-masters. And if you just want to improve your English, we have English language courses on campus as well. So we can definitely get you ready to come and join us at Oxford Brookes. And as I said before, accommodation. We have accommodation on campus. We have accommodation in the city centre. We have some around the area. So lots of different types. So you can pick out what the best one is for yourself. Everything is included. There is a contract that you will sign. It is for a certain amount. You'll never be given a bill as you're leaving or anything like that. It is all included and really transparent. So you can see exactly what is included. So all your bills, your heating, everything like that, contents insurance, internet, it's all included in the cost. And 90% of our rooms are en suite. So you get your own room and your own bathroom. We have lots of different types as well. So if you wanted single sex halls or alcohol free or something like that, we have all that on campus. So check out the accommodation web pages. There's loads of videos. All the different halls are on there. You can see the price per week or per month. You can see where it is on a map as well. So you think, actually, I'd love to live in the city centre and walk to school every day. Or if you want to live right on campus, a 2-minute walk from your lecture theatres, lots of different types on there. And we do guarantee it for our international students. So check them out, check out all the extra things you can get with them. And if you would like to stay for second and third year, let's say you're undergrad, you can apply. And also if you're looking for something slightly different, maybe you want a house or a flat in the area, contact our accommodation team. They will help you. They will support you. We own a load of them and we have a list of good improved landlords that we can send you as well. We will help to make sure you have somewhere nice to live when you come study with us. And there's lots of other support as well. So you've got your accommodation and your accommodation support team. You also have an international student advice team. These guys are at the university. They're waiting for the new intake of international students to come on campus. They're there to help you with everything. They organise all your arrival stuff. They make sure, you know, that you've got your flights booked and you know where you're going and to the right airport and how to get from the airport to the university. They put on welcome weeks so you can meet lots of other brand new students. They help with anything to do with your visas as well. They're all UKVI trained and compliant. They put on loads of events for students. They have a global buddy scheme as well. So international students help new international students that arrive. And you can phone them, you can email them, you can Zoom call them, you can meet them in person. They are there to help you with anything about being a current student at Brookes. So a really good point of call for anything you need to help you. And then when you're in your second and third years, you could then become those global buddies and help our new students coming through. We have a very good careers service. They put on lots of events, job fairs, volunteer fairs. They can get you linking with industry. They have a jobs hub, so you can see all the jobs that are posted on there. And they will help you write out those application forms. They will help you with your CV. They'll make sure your LinkedIn is looking professional and eye-catching. They can do mock interviews with you to get you ready for an interview. And you can use them even after you graduate. They have really good links with industry and you can use them from day one. Get involved to make you as employable as possible. These guys are really good. And these are the ones that will help you with any placement years or years in industry or even work experience. If you want to do a month's work experience, that kind of thing. Go chat with the team. This is all free. All these services are free for you to use. Go and chat with the team. Talk about the career you're interested in, your career goals and what can help you get there. And yeah, they'll do their best to help and support you. As I said, they work with loads of big names. I've got some of the companies they work with there. These are what our students are going off to do their year in industry in these companies. and the students love it as well. It's such a good experience to get these placements. So definitely, if you're interested in doing a placement year, go chat with the careers department. They'll get you all set up and ready, and they'll help you apply for them, and then they'll support you when you're on your placement years as well. It's such a good opportunity. We work with some really impressive names. It looks really good on your CV as well. We're trying to make you as employable as possible. So when you graduate, you've got your degree, you've got your work experience, and you've got that confidence to go and do these interviews and to get in the career that you want to get into. So this is all on campus for you guys to utilize and to use. So you're on your degree, you've got your placement year sorted, you're excited to go and do that. What about your spare time? What can you do to make friends? And it's such a good, healthy extracurricular activities. We have lots of different sports on campus for you to try out, get involved with, join teams. We have over 30 different teams. You can play competitively. So we are part of the British University and College Sports League. You can play just for fun, to go and have practice and get some exercise. It's a great way to make friends. We have loads of good facilities on campus and lots of different types of sports as well. Maybe you've never tried this before in your life, you can go and try it out, absolutely fine. Or maybe you already play for a team or your country or something like that. Let them know, they can get you involved. And we're very famous actually for the rowing. The rowing does very well, the cricket does very well. And we have a climbing wall as well, and that's really, really popular. And really good trainers and instructors on all these things. They're top in their sport. So there's lots of extracurricular things happening that we encourage. We love all that. We think you should get involved, make friends, make memories for life, and have this little extra curricular stuff that gives you so many skills as well, being part of a team, all that kind of thing. It looks really good on CVs as well. Here's a little bit about our rowing. We do very well in the rowing. We have a famous rowing team. We're very lucky. We have the river that runs through the city. So it's there. We have that facility on our doorstep. But yeah, I don't think there's a better rowing team you can get on. So if rowing is what you're interested in, definitely check out our rowing team. But if sports isn't your thing, but you still want to do some extracurricular stuff, we have clubs and societies and extra stuff in the Brookes Union that you can get involved with. 80 different clubs and societies. And if we don't have one that you're interested in, you can start it and you can go around and get people to join it. Lots of different student networks as well. So spaces for students to come together and put on events. Check them out on the website. There are loads of different ones. They've all got Instagram pages so you can see what they've been up to. Same with the sports as well. And when you first come to the university, there's a big welcome week, and all these societies and clubs and sports team will have a table and they'll have a big fair and they'll try and recruit you anyway. So there's loads of extra stuff going on at the university for any of those interests that you have that you can do alongside your course. I think it's a great experience and opportunity at university. And there's also events happening on campus as well. That's the joy of being a campus uni. We have a big open space right on campus. We get food trucks in to have food markets. We get poster sales, bike sales, clothes sales. We have events happening, movie nights, and there's always something going on campus. It's a great atmosphere, students everywhere. It's a great way to make friends, meet people. And yeah, there's always something organised in the calendar that you can get involved with, as much or as little as you like. So again, definitely check out loads of videos and photos on our website of these student-led activities or things that the university put on as well. We definitely are a traditional university when it comes to things like this. We love all this fun extra things, and especially this is some photos here. We've got the jobs fair, you've got vintage clothes sales, you've got just lots of places on campus for events to be happening, so you can go and check them out and see what's going on. And that is the joy of having a campus university. It really is. Everything's in one place and all the students are together. It's a really, really great, lively atmosphere. And the city itself as well. There's always events happening in the city. So I know I've given you a lot of information in a very short amount of time. But that was my speed view of Oxford Brookes University for you. So definitely check out our website. Loads of extra information in there. And if you are interested in coming this year, as I said, it is still open. You can still come. There is something called clearing that happens in the UK, normally in around August time as well. We will be open for that too. So if very last minute you think, you know what, I'd love to come to university, give us a ring on a hotline and we will try and fast track everything through for you. But at the moment, the main application cycle is open. If you're interested, put your application in. Drop me an email as well if you have any questions about anything. I've got brochures, I've got leaflets, I've got videos I can send over to you. So have a look through and see what you think. And also, if you find yourself in the UK, in Oxford, please let me know. I can take you on campus. We'll give you a tour. We'll get you chatting with some students, with some academics, and give you a real feel of the place. Other than that, I come out to Turkey about 4 or 5 times a year. You'll find me at some of the big events. I try and do as many as I can, and I'll always put it on the website when I'm going to be in Turkey and what cities I'm going to be in as well. If you would like to book an in-person one-to-one with me, I would love that. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So definitely keep an eye on our website. Guys, I'm just going to check our question box because I can see we have a couple of questions in here. Let's have a look. I'm an undergrad student and I chose Brookes as my firm and paid the deposit. When should I apply for accommodation? This is fantastic news. I'm so excited to see this. Normally, once you confirm your place, so you should be, I'm guessing you have a conditional offer. If you accept that offer, we will send you the accommodation stuff. We will send that through to you. So make sure your offer isn't sitting as pending. Make sure you confirm it. And yeah, we'll send you over the accommodation information. If you're having problems with confirming your offer or anything like that, drop me an email, Europe at Brookes, and I can get that confirmed for you. But yeah, we can get you sending over your accommodation stuff now, get you ready, and you can pick out 3. So there are all of our accommodation options on the website. Pick out the 3 that you're interested in, and we'll put them in as your options. So yeah, you should be able to apply for your accommodation right now. Hello, Rachel. Thank you for the presentation of your energy. I was wondering if there are opportunities for internships and placements. I love an internship. I love a placement. Yes, there's lots of opportunities for them. Go speak to the careers department, and they'll go through all the different ones we have. You pick the jobs that you're interested in and you apply for them just like you would a real job. Lots of support available, lots of help for you. And I've never had a student who wanted a placement not get one. We give them so much support, so much help, picking out the ones that they're interested in. So check on the course page to see if it's included. If it's not included as a full year, there'll be a module, and we normally call it like a work in practice module, where you get to go and work in a business for a module as well. So there's hands-on work experience on the majority of our courses. So check that out. And utilize our careers department, please. They're there for you. They're free. They want to help. They're excited to help our students get work experience. So loads of good internships, placements, and they're paid as well. And in Oxford, it's actually a really good wage in Oxford. They had something called the Oxford wage. So it's slightly above other places. And I think at the moment, our placements are around the £24,000–25,000 a year mark. So it's actually a really good job to have as well, and it looks very good on your CV. How can I make my application stand out? Oh, I love this question. We love a bit of extracurricular stuff. So if you have a part-time job, if you have a hobby, if you're part of a sports team, if you do anything in your spare time outside of school, that shows so many skills. That shows that you don't need a teacher pushing you to do something, that you're out of school doing this extra thing, and it gives you so many skills, no matter what it is. If it's a Saturday job, let's say you work in a shop on a Saturday, that is customer service skills. If you're on a till, that's mathematics skills. It's communication skills. And also just showing up every Saturday for 6 months or a year, it shows you're reliable. It shows if you're going to show up for your job, you're probably going to show up for your course. If you ever had to cover someone's shift on a Sunday, oh wow, that's what a good team member you are, how flexible you are and adaptable with your role. Any skills you get outside of school or university we think it shows so many good attributes, and we'll think, you know what, you'll be a great student with us as well. So that personal statement, that is how you stand out. That is your one chance to speak directly to the admissions tutor. You tell us on that statement why we need you on our courses. You know, I think students sometimes don't want to sound like they're bragging about themselves, or and they might look like they're exaggerating or something. So but that is your chance. You be honest, and you tell us what extra things you've done and how great you are. And that's your chance to stand out to us. That piece of writing is so important. It really is. There is some personal statement guidance on our website, so check that out too. And actually, I do a very good how to write a personal statement workshop as well. So if you'd like that, I can send it over to you as well. What makes Oxford Brookes different from other UK universities? What a great question. I think in the UK, we have a lot of universities. I mean, some cities have more than one, just like we do. I'm sure you've all heard of Oxford University, just down the road from us. I think what makes Oxford Brookes different is that we are in the city of Oxford. So you get all the benefits of being in such a good student city. So those Oxfords, those Cambridges, Durhams, those sort of cities are very famous for students. So we're very lucky to be in Oxford. But it's very difficult for people to get into Oxford University, but they can still have that Oxford lifestyle, that Oxford experience by coming to us. And we link a lot with Oxford University. So, for example, our students can use their library, and their students can come and use our library, and they do. We often see them on campus. There is shared accommodation. So you might be living, if you pick a partnership halls, you will be with students from Oxford University. It's great for networking. There's something called the Oxford Union, which is one students' union for all students in Oxford that you can join. And they put on events, and they get really good guest speakers, obviously, because it's Oxford University. Some of their academics teach on our health courses as well. So we have a really good link with Oxford University, and living in the same city as a university like that, it just benefits our students so much. They put on so many events that our students can join. And the city is just, it is set up for students. It really is. And students have been coming to our city for hundreds and hundreds of years. So I think that's a major selling point for us, and what makes us stand out is the city, the fact that we're a campus uni and everyone's together, and the fact that we are a very hands-on university as well. We want our students up, out their seat. We don't want you watching someone telling you about doing it. We want you doing it yourself and getting that experience. And we try and really build up your CV. So you've got lots of different experiences. You know, you've had an internship, you've done some voluntary work, you've got a mentor, someone who is doing the job that you're interested in. We can set you up with them, and you can have Zoom calls with them, and gives you a real look into the industry. So when you're in interviews, you've got so much to talk about, and so many skills to show off. So yeah, I think there's quite a few things that do make us stand out. But I think the being in such an amazing student city is up there. It really is. And so many of our courses are so highly ranked as well. So you get the best of both worlds. You really do. Please look at our videos and photos. It's a really nice place to live and study, definitely. So I hope that has helped answer your question. How international is the student community? So at Brookes, I think they say it's about 20% of our student body is not from the UK. But that doesn't include a lot of my European students from France, Spain, Italy that hold a British passport, because they might have one parent that's British or something like that. And so sometimes I'll be on campus and I'll be chatting to a student, and they'll say, "Oh, I'm from Albania." And I'm like, "I didn't know we had an Albanian student." And I'll chat to them and I'll be, "Oh, they've got a British passport." So they don't count towards our numbers, unfortunately. But as a whole, I think then we say 20% because that is the figures, but I think it's actually more when you think about students that, yeah, don't fall into those certain categories. But we have students, I think it's about 149 different countries on campus. They come from all over the world. And just to give you an idea, our top 5 nationalities on campus is the US, Americans. We have a lot of Americans on campus. India, Malaysia is up there. Spain. I think Spain is currently number 3. We get a lot of Spanish. And in our top 10, we've got Canada, Italy, Turkey. I got to think about Turkey. Turkey is fifth at the moment. That's one of my main ones. So yeah, it's a really nice multicultural city, multicultural campus, and our staff as well. We've got staff from all over the world, which is so exciting for me when I meet new staff from everywhere. They've got connections and stuff. So yeah, we're very, very lucky. We've got a real multicultural campus and city. And it's so nice to be sitting in your lecture and you're chatting to someone from Greece here or Malaysia there or Turkey there. I love it. It's such a nice atmosphere, and you get so many different points of view to learn from in your lectures. It's very, very exciting. How does the university help students settle into the UK? Right, so there's a couple of things we do. We will host a pre-departure briefing. Last year I did it in Turkey. I actually came out, I did it in Istanbul, Ankara, and Izmir, where I put on a presentation. I meet with the offer holders, the ones that are definitely coming to Brookes. They bring their parents, they get to meet each other, which is quite nice. And then they start, and they normally organise their own sort of WhatsApp group, I found, which is brilliant. I love that. And they say, what flight are you getting? What day are you arriving? What accommodation are you in? Which is so stuff like that. They sort of, I've noticed with social media nowadays, the students and they create their own groups about, who's coming this year, who's doing this course. And people tend to know each other a little bit before they even arrive, which is absolutely fantastic. And we encourage it. We absolutely love that. We will put on some visa workshops as well to make sure, because I think that's something that can cause a bit of anxiety for people and worry. So we go through every page of the visa application with you to make sure you're filling that out right. You won't get any visa refusals. Everything's going well. So we have like lots of online webinars. And then when you arrive, our international students get a week before all the home students come. So you have 2 weeks of welcomes. So the first week is just for our international students. We put on events. We'll give you campus tours, tours of the facilities, tours of the city. Things like how to use the library, how to use the facilities, how to sign up for the doctors. We'll make sure you've all got SIM cards and bank accounts, all those sort of practical stuff that you might forget. We'll make sure everyone is ready. We have that fantastic international student advice team who put on the welcomes, they put on meals, they put on activities, events, quiz nights, all that kind of thing. And you can join in as much or as little as you want. The halls of residence as well, they put on lots of events. So you get to know the people that will be living in on your corridor, in your block, in your whole halls of residence. And we just try and make everyone feel settled and happy. And any problems you've got, there is someone you can go to. We have that team there. They are the nicest people. They've been doing it for years. And we get those other international students who are already in 2nd and 3rd year to come and chat to the new students. Because sometimes speaking in your own language might help, or they might take you to a restaurant with food from home just to help you settle in, get and feel comfortable in a new city and a new country. We know it's a big deal. We know it's a big deal. It's scary. It's scary for the home students that are coming an hour down the road. So we know it's scary for our international students. And so if you are feeling any sort of way in those first couple of weeks, there are so many people there waiting to help you and talk to you. So tell us if you're not feeling right. We're there to help and support. And you'll see me on campus as well. Please come over and find me, and I'll introduce you to so many amazing students from all over the world. What support is available from that student? So all that student advice team, they're fantastic. But my team is there to help. We will support you all the way from inquiry like this, all the way up to enrollment. And then we've got the student advice team who take over from there. So there's always someone here to help you. And we have the facilities on campus. We have a wellbeing, we have the doctors, we have the careers department. And on your course as well, you get a personal tutor. So an academic on your course is assigned to you. You can meet with them once a week, once every 2 weeks, and they make sure you're okay on the course as well. You talk about that, how was that lecture for you? Did you understand this? You'll also get student support coordinators in the faculties. So people you can go to in your faculty to say if you've got an issue or a problem or even good things, go and say, I really loved that lecture. It was so interested. I want to get more involved in that. And they can help you. Oh, well, go speak to the careers department. Go speak to this academic. Go speak to this other student. They're really good. I noticed with the our architecture department. The first year, second year, third year, postgrad students all seem to know each other. They've got their own sort of green room and they help each other and support each other and they talk and they want to talk about the placement that they did and they want to talk about, oh, I want to go into that. And it's a really nice synergy between all of the students and the staff. So loads of support on campus. Please ask for it. Go and talk to these people. They are there to help you and support, and they want to as well. And yeah, definitely, if you need anything, talk to someone. They'll point you in the right direction. Definitely. Are there any scholarships for Turkish students? So we have 2 scholarships at the moment, and that's available for all of our Turkish students. We have the £2,000 payment scholarship. So if you get an offer and you pay your deposit before a deadline date, and it depends on when you get your offer, when your deadline date is, it's all on the website. Again, email me if you need to know. And I can give you £2,000, and that it's nothing to do with grades. You don't have to apply separately for it. It's all to do with that deposit. And then in the business school, we have the £2,000 reoccurring scholarship. So every year of study, if you're in the business school, I can give you £2,000. That's for all the courses in the business school, apart from our hospitality school. They're their own entity, but all the other courses, so our business courses, our accounting courses, and our marketing courses, I can give you a £2,000 scholarship for every year of study. Those are the main ones we have at the moment, but I'm always looking out for any extra scholarships for my students. So we keep the website very much up to date. So if you just Google Oxford Brookes scholarships, they'll all come up and you can see the ones that are applicable to yourself. But those 2 are definitely applicable for my students from Turkey, undergrad and postgrad. So check them out. What accommodation is best for first year students? Ooh, wow. I like one. There's one called the Cheney Student Village. I like this one because I used to live just next door to it. And I felt like I had a really good atmosphere. There's always students laughing and chatting and hanging out. And it's right next to the sports departments. They've got like a big grassy field and it's right next to a massive park called South Park. And it's right on campus. So for me, I'm all about that walking 1 minute to work, walking 1 minute to my lecture theatre. I love that. So you're right in the heart of stuff. And it holds 750 students. So straight away, it's all these people that are all in the same boat. They're all new. They all want to chat and make friends. And it's just a really nice atmosphere. And I find that one quite reasonably priced as well. And they're all ensuite. So your own room, your own bathroom. For me, it ticked every box. If I was a new student, that's probably where I would stay. But when I speak to the students, they love one called the New Clive Booth. And I love it because I think it's a bit bougie. It is nice. It is slightly bigger rooms, so everyone gets a double bed. Again, all en suite. They're brand new. They are very, very nice. And again, right on campus as well. So those 2 I find to be really popular. But then as I've got a bit older and stuff, I actually quite like the ones that are a bit further out. I quite like the idea of walking, getting some fresh air, getting some exercise in the morning and having a 10-minute walk to the campus doesn't bother me. Or being closer to the city centre or being in between the 2 would be clever. And we do have some that is like a 10-minute walk to town or a 10-minute walk to campus. You can be right in the middle. So I quite like those ones as well. But I do think, yeah, Cheney Student Village, New Clive Booth do seem to be very, very popular. We have videos of all of them on the website. So go in and have a look and see what you think. And don't be put off when they look all bare and empty and new. That's because you don't have the student stuff in it. I find once you move in and your clothes are on the floor and your posters are on the wall and all your uni work is on the desk, it feels like your room. It really does. And when it's too tidy and too clean and too new, you think, oh, this looks like a hotel room almost. But once you get your stuff in there, you make that room home. You really, really do. So check out them all on the website. Location is important, price is important. And if something is specifically important to you, let's say, you don't want, you want an alcohol-free accommodation, or you want female only or postgrad only, we have them. So find what's important to you as well. But for a first year student, we have loads of good ones. So check them all out and see what you think. Guys, I think that is all my questions. If you think of anything else, so later today, if you think, oh, why didn't I ask Rachel about this or that, drop me an email. I do I have normally I put my email address on the last slide, but I haven't. It is europe@brookes.ac.uk. That comes to me and my team. We are there all the time. We're ready to help you. So any questions, any problems, you contact me. And check out our website, check out our social media. And as I said, I come to Turkey a couple of times a year. I do love it. It is my favorite. I tell everyone it is definitely my favorite. So I will keep on the website up to date of where I am and what I'm doing. I hope you found this useful. I hope when you're considering your universities, Oxford Brookes is in there as one that you can go and do some research about and see what you think. And as I said, if you need anything at all, please feel free to contact me. Guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you logging on today and watching my webinar. And yeah, have a fantastic day. If you need anything, you contact me.
Yes, thank you very much for the great presentation, Rachel. We had a lot of questions and you covered them all. Thank you for your answers as well. We believe it was very beneficial for the attendees. Also, could you please share the email address on the chat box so when they have further questions, they can contact you?
Of course. Yeah, there we go. So I'll put it in here.
And in the meantime, I would like to thank the participants in Turkish as well. Katıldığınız için teşekkür ederiz arkadaşlar. Umarım sizin için de faydalı bir webinar olmuştur. Oxford Brookes ile ilgili diğer bütün sorularınız için chat kısmında paylaşılmış olan mail adreslerinden Rachel'a ve ekibine her zaman ulaşabilirsiniz. Bir sonraki webinarlarımızda görüşmek üzere. Thank you very much again, Rachel. It was a pleasure to have you in our IFT Talks.
Teşekkürler, everybody. Thank you so much and see you all soon. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.